Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story it's a tough one, but it is a story about finding strength when you feel like your world has been turned completely upside down. It's about betrayal, but more importantly, it's about resilience. Picture this. You found the person you think is your one and only. You're building a life together, a future. And then, the most exciting news of all, you're pregnant. You're not just a couple anymore. You're about to become a family. Every day is filled with dreams about the future, picking out names, imagining what your little one will look like. Life feels perfect, almost like a movie. That was my reality. My boyfriend Mark and my best friend Chloe were my entire world. Chloe and I had been inseparable since kindergarten. We shared everything: secrets, dreams, clothes. She was the one I called first when I saw those 2 pink lines on the pregnancy test. She was supposed to be the godmother. Mark he was my everything. The man I was going to raise a child with. The cracks started small. A late night at work here. A whispered phone call there. I brushed it off. I was pregnant, probably hormonal and overthinking things, right? He was just stressed, working hard for our growing family. And Chloe? She seemed a little distant, but she had her own stuff going on. I trusted them. With every fiber of my being, I trusted them. Then came the day it all shattered. I'd come home early from a doctor's appointment, excited to share the latest ultrasound picture. I remember my hand was on the doorknob, a huge smile on my face, but when I walked in, the silence was deafening. And then I heard giggles coming from our bedroom, not my giggle. It was Chloe's. My heart didn't just break. It felt like it evaporated. I stood there, frozen, the ultrasound picture clutched in my hand. In that one single moment, I lost my partner and my best friend. The 2 people I leaned on. The 2 people who were supposed to be my support system for this incredible journey into motherhood, were the very source of my deepest pain. The initial shock was a physical blow. It was hard to breathe, hard to think. All the plans, all the dreams, all the shared laughter, it all felt like a lie. How could they do this? How could they do this to me? How could they do this to our baby? The betrayal was so profound, it felt like I was drowning. But then, something inside me shifted. I looked down at my growing belly, felt a tiny flutter, and knew I wasn't just fighting for myself anymore. I was fighting for this little life that depended on me entirely. My pain was immense. But my love for my unborn child was bigger. That became my anchor. It became my reason to get up in the morning, my reason to eat when I had no appetite, my reason to keep moving forward when all I wanted to do was crumble. This journey is far from over, and it's not easy. Some days are still incredibly hard. But I'm choosing to focus on the new future, the one I'm building for me and my baby. A future built on my own strength, my own resilience, and the unconditional love I already have for this little person. This wasn't the story I wrote for myself, but I'm determined to write a new, better ending. If you've ever faced a betrayal that shook you to your core, know that you are not alone. It's okay to feel the pain, but it's also crucial to find that spark within you that refuses to be extinguished. For me, it's my baby. For you, it might be something else. Hold on to it. Thank you so much for listening to my story today. It means the world to be able to share it with you all. If you connected with this, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content. I'll see you in the next one.